Welcome back to the show. Many thanks for staying with us. Now, about 600 youth who were picked up by police this morning in Kumasi are being screened by security officials there. The young men were picked up in a dawn swoop at their camp in Itimetim near Tafo following a tip-off to the police. Erastus Asari Donko will be joining me with some updates on that matter, but they are reported to have been recruited by an agency called QNet, some coming as far from Ivory Coast. Now, leaders of the organization QNet have also been arrested. Let's hear from some of the young men who were picked up this morning.
I've joined this business getting to 4 months now. 3 months and 2 weeks and some few, like 2-3 days addition to that. So I went to one of my friends get that opportunity and called me in Ivory Coast. So I went there and they introduced the business to me. When they introduced it to me, I realized that, oh, this is a place where I can make money. So I also decided to join him. And
how does it work?
It's a type of business. When you come to this business, it is like we are making adverts. The business, it is network marketing, and this network marketing, it also have a specific name called QNet. We don't hear their adverts on radio or TV stations. Their adverts are always run by human beings, from human being to human being. Before I joined the company, I never heard of anything like that until I joined the company. So if you are in the company, if you go and register, you have bought a product from the company like that. And that product can be chip and dine. Chip and dine is a medicinal product. It is like a chain. When you wear this product, it protects you against viruses like when you are making calls for a long time and your phone got hot or heated. It has effects to the body. If you are wearing this, it protects you against all those things. And also, if like it is raining, lightning and thundering, it also has effects to the body. If you are wearing chip and dine, it also protects you against all those things.
It's not working only one person. It's the network needs many people to be joining. That is how you see. So if I call and then I see that the work is good, then I also call my brother to come and join me. That's how the company is working. That is how you see.
How does it work? What do they sell?
We sell products like chip and dine, education, plenty of them. So that is how you see. So anyone that you want to buy through this thing, you can go through this thing. Then they to go to your school, and then that chip and dine they use to heal sickness. The leaders will bring that chip and dine. You see, it's a chain. Maybe if you are sick, they used to heal you. We went to Africa. We had the job at Africa, and we went there. So when they were plenty Ghanaians, we were not many, and then we told them that we also want our office in Ghana because we are many here. If something has happened over there, they will not maybe that town areas something have done there, and then we are newcomers, we are strangers. Maybe they will not be able to identify us. That is why we asked them that they should come and find some office here. So they came and then they found some office at Tafo here. So they haven't settled the office, and then they say we should be coming group by group. Because we are many, and then Ghana is our country, everybody wants to come. So they didn't settle to find the rooms, and then everybody just comes. That's why we came to crowd here. It's not anything bad that we are here to do.
Those are some of the men who have been picked up by the police. Our Ashanti regional correspondent Erastus Asari Donko has details of the latest. Erastus, have we heard from the leaders of the QNet?
Well, currently as we speak, about 7 buses have loaded these people from where they were lodging or camping at Itimetim to Ankrono in the Ashanti region, and they are now heading towards the Jubilee Park. In fact, the regional minister has directed that they have to mount some tents at the Jubilee Park in Kumasi for them to be lodged there at the moment, pending screening before they will decide what to do with them. What he said, in fact, was that they do not know where they've been. We do understand that they've been to Ivory Coast, where they started, and they've been trained and brought back here to Kumasi to start this business. And so they are going to screen them, find out what they were trained in, and whether it has any security implications for Ghana before they will dispatch them to their various homes.
I was also asking earlier whether or not we have any further information on the leaders of the QNet or the so-called QNet agency.
In fact, as we speak, they are with the Central Police Command. I understand they are being questioned, they are being interrogated to find out more about their role in this business. We are now learning that each individual, in a total, all the over 580 people paid about 175,000 Ghana cedis to be recruited into this business.
What's the figure again, Erastus? What's the figure again?
About 175,000 Ghana cedis in total, what we have counted. In fact, it could be more, it could be less, because each one of them paid between 3,100 and 3,500 cedis each to be recruited into this alleged scam. And so once you pay, you invite other people to join to also pay 3,500 Ghana cedis. And as it goes on, you get more network. Then they begin to pay you, depending on your level, and when you join, they pay you 1,200 cedis weekly. And so that is what has enticed many of the youth we are seeing here, numbering over 580, to leave their homes in the northern regions, Brahapa region, Volta region, and Eastern region, to join them right here in Kumasi to continue with this particular business.
Erastus, you've been also speaking to the regional minister. What has he been saying?
Well, he says that this is a security threat. They are not treating it less lightly. They are going to screen them. They are going to monitor up to where they've been in Cote d'Ivoire, what they were trained in, what kind of business they were here to do. They are going to go as far as that to do medical screening as well. And so currently he has directed that the leadership should be arrested. They have been arrested, and the others should be camped at the Jubilee Park.
We can hear the minister now.
This morning, I was informed by the regional police commander that he has information that some people are being bussed from Cote d'Ivoire to a Timetimum site, and the number over 500. So it became alarming that 500 people, young people, what are they doing? Investigation, they said they are selling, but as you might have witnessed, after interrogating them, they could not even tell us the products that they are selling. They are only saying that the head office is in Hong Kong, and that is where they do their business. But they could not give a single product that they are selling. Again, they could not even tell us whether they are doing the thing online. So the things they are telling us do not add up. And now what we need to do is to move all of them to one common place where the security people can take care of them, so that none of them will run away whilst investigation will go on. There's a serious security risk, and we don't have to take it lightly. We are going to treat it with all the seriousness it deserves.
Well, let's finish up with Erastus. Erastus, if you can hear me, what is expected to happen from now?
What is expected to happen is that we do now have the Ghana Immigration Service joining the team. So they are also going to establish whether there are any foreigners amongst them. They are also going to establish their true nationality as well. We do have the police still with us. We have the anti-trafficking, anti-human trafficking unit as well with us here. They are also doing their part. And so all the stakeholders are here. I learned they are also inviting some medical personnel to also screen them for any sort of diseases now that we have meningitis and other things on the loose.
Right.
And so that is what is going to happen at the Jubilee Park from now till tomorrow as they are screened. And then authorities will decide if they are of no threat to the country and where they live, then they will dispatch them to their various communities across the country.
Now, dispatching them to their various communities across the country, these people don't seem to have any problem at all with what has just happened. You've spoken to some of them. They seem to understand, or in their minds be certain that this is a good scheme, whatever it is. How are they going to disperse them, and how are they going to make sure that they won't come back together again?
Well, in fact, I wish I had answers to that, but as to how these people feel, I can tell you the sadness on their faces alone, the confusion, the anxiety you see on their faces alone tells you that they are totally lost.
Okay.
They do not know what is happening at the moment. Some of them told me that if they are not allowing them to go on with the business, how are they going to get their money? One of them told me he brought yam from the northern region to the tune of 3,500. He sold the yam in Accra and to recruit himself into this business. And so currently he has nothing. There is a mother of two who is also joining, has also been recruited. All she had, 3,500 to join the scheme. She's also here with her children. And so you can imagine the frustration they are going in, and they want the authorities to sort of tell them what to do at the moment.
We'll see. Perhaps one of the options will be to retrieve their monies from the leaders of the agency. Erastus, thank you very much for that update.